Shortly after being released from prison on Sunday, Alaa Abdel Fattah joined fellow activists in Tahrir Square to protest against the ruling military. The prominent Egyptian blogger was sent to prison around 2 months ago for refusing to undergo questioning by the military prosecution for his alleged involvement in the violent clashes that erupted during a protest on the 9th of October. Thousands of Coptic Christians had gathered in Cairo that day to protest the burning of a church in southern Egypt. The demonstration degenerated into bloody confrontations with riot police. 27 people were killed and hundreds of others were wounded. In this video, activists say the army opened fire on civilians that day. Alaa Abdel Fattah was accused of inciting violence at this particular demonstration, and during his time in prison became a symbolic figure of the movement against the ruling military. Since the ouster of Hosni Mubarak, the army has been under intense criticism for summoning thousands of civilians to appear before military tribunals. The famous blogger may well still have to appear before a military court as the charges against him haven't been dropped. But in the meantime, Alaa Abdel Fattah is enjoying getting to know his son, who was born 3 weeks ago when the blogger was still behind bars. The child is called Khaled in memory of Khaled Said, a young Egyptian who was killed by police officers in Alexandria in June 2010. The incident shocked the nation and was a contributing factor to the revolution. According to reports from Syrian cyber activists, these images show army tanks withdrawing from the city of Homs following the arrival on Tuesday of Arab League observers. The same sources have also reported that other armoured vehicles remain in the city, hidden out of view. These pieces of amateur footage suggest the battle tanks were apparently still in use the previous day, patrolling the streets of the city, which is home to 2 million people, and even opening fire in the residential neighbourhood of Baba Amma. Around 30 people were reportedly killed on Monday in various neighbourhoods across this opposition stronghold of the uprising against the Bashar al-Assad regime. Army deserters who had defected to the opposition have been defending these areas. These pictures were sent from Homs and show a devastated city, the streets strewn with dead bodies. The government forces' brutal crackdown apparently plain to see. With the city under siege, a number of residents have posted appeals for help online. The women in this video are saying they're hiding in basements to escape the violence. They say they have no more heating fuel, water, electricity, or milk to feed their children. But despite the repression and what appears to be an increasingly alarming humanitarian situation, the rebels in Homs remain mobilized. Anti-regime demonstrations are organized on a regular basis in this city, considered by many as the capital of the Syrian revolution. They call themselves Thanatos, Nyx, Phantom Zero, and they keep their real identity a secret. Inspired by the American comic book heroes, they've created their own characters along with the costumes and gear that goes with it. But unlike Spider-Man or Captain America, these superheroes truly exist. Some, like Master Legend from Orlando in Florida, patrol the streets at night, fighting crime and helping the police. Others, like Razorhawk from San Diego, help the homeless by organizing meals for them. These caped crusaders sometimes get into trouble with the police. Back in October, Phoenix Jones, whose real name is Ben Foda, tried to break up a fight outside a nightclub in Seattle. As we can see in this video, which has been posted and shared via his Facebook page, he used a tear gas canister to do so. The police got involved and the superhero was the only one arrested at the scene. He appeared in court, and although he's not being sued, he has lost his job working with disabled children. And the authorities in Canada recently gave a group of teenagers a talking to. They'd been passing themselves off as young girls on the internet, arranging to meet suspected sexual predators in public places, where they would then meet them in their superhero attire. The police ordered them to stop for their own safety. American website JibJab has released its annual video which looks back over the events of the past year. From the DSK affair to the phone hacking scandal in the UK, the Arab Spring and the tsunami in Japan, it's all in there. This roundup of 2011 is available to view on sharing sites.
I nearly got hit with a pie. Health threats, Greek debts, 2011, bye-bye. The whole Arab world was rebelling.